want to mess with some dude that's your son's friend, as trifling as that may seem in people's eyes, that's your damn business. You want to break up with your husband and all of this stuff, that's your business. But this public emasculation needs to stop. Jada, all you're doing is elevating the level of vitriol coming your way, because it don't matter what you say. There's nothing you can say to a man to justify what you have done to Will Smith. Every time I see Jada Pinkett Smith talk about Will Smith, I cringe. We kings. We kings. We ain't here to be treated like that. You're queens and you shouldn't be treated like that either, and I get that. Tell me anywhere, biblically, scripture-wise, in any scripture, where it encourages you to publicize your personal business for profit when it negatively affects your spouse.
Now you turning around telling the world that Chris Rock wanted to clap your flat ass cheeks. First of all, Jada, no disrespect, because you're a beautiful woman in the face. But you ain't got no body. You ain't 5'5", thick in the thighs by no stretch of any man's imagination. Now, if Chris Rock told you he wanted to clap your cheeks as a get back at, and Chris Rock, you was out of line for doing that, but I can understand Will Smith embarrassed you, so you want to get him back by clapping his wife's cheeks. I understand. But Jada, what did you do in response to Chris Rock asking to clap your cheeks? Why did Chris Rock feel so comfortable to ask you if he could clap your cheeks? See, when a woman comes to you, black fellas, I hope my brothers is listening to me. I hope all my African alpha males, I want all my unapologetically African alpha males to listen to your big brother, Dr. Umar, right now. I want all of my anti-snow bunny, unapologetically African alpha males, I want you to check into your big brother, Notorious RBG, one time. If your woman ever come home saying that a man solicited sex from her in a very private manner, not vulgar, not boisterous, not out loud, not disrespectful. If a man pulled your woman to the side and solicited sex from your woman, you got to be a little suspicious. If a man pulls your woman to the side and solicits sex from your queen, you got to be a little suspicious. If a man pulled your wife to the side and solicited sexual relations with your woman, you got to be a little suspicious. What did she do to make him so comfortable, feeling like he can make it advance?
Okay, I get it. There's fucking war going on right now. Who the fuck cares about Jada Pinkett Smith basically dragging this nigga Will Smith in the news? Who gives a fuck? Well, everybody does. And on this channel, we try to stay away from politics as much as possible. So I will not ever be getting into what's going on over there. But we are here to talk about the tidal wave that is Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, it is so much going on when it comes to Jada Pinkett Smith right now. She has or is releasing a book called Worthy, and in this book, I guess she's detailing everything she possibly can detail about every relationship she's ever had with Will Smith, with Tupac, with anybody that she's been around that's been relevant to her situation and what she's been going through. She has been talking about, and she's just been letting a lot of details slip out. Like, at some point I saw on my fucking timeline that she said she was selling crack back in the day. I get it, okay? This is supposed to probably be her tell-all and whatnot, and that's cool and everything, but Jada, no, that is information we just didn't need. I didn't want to know that you used to be a crack dealer. Like, why are you saying that? You're just trying to get some brownie points from the streets. Even Jim Jones was like, we need to verify this. Somebody needs to check this and make sure she's just not blabbering off at the mouth. But regardless of all of that, Stephen A. Smith and Dr. Umar Johnson basically are coming out to say, hey, Jada, you need to calm the fuck down. You're making Will look horrible out here. And if this is how you really feel about the man, then just leave. And I honestly, well, in a lot of ways, Umar and Stephen A. Smith said it differently, but I totally agree with what they're both saying. Jada Pinkett Smith is just, I don't know what she wants. You know, she's one of those women that wants everything but nothing at the same time. I don't know what her sign is, but I'm sure that is the sign of a woman that wants everything and nothing at the same time. Like, come on now. Do you want to be with August Alsina? Of course not, because you're with fucking Will Smith. Of course you don't want to be with his bum ass. Who else is there on the list that you want to go get with? You're not gonna do it because you know standing next to Will Smith is always gonna bring you some clout and cliche that if you ever decide to separate him from, the calls are probably gonna dry up, the gigs are gonna dry up. It's just gonna all dry up. You're just gonna be known as Will Smith's ex-wife. And we know you were an actor and did your acting thing in the beginning, and that's how you and Will kind of met, but you're not the movie superstar that this man is, Jada Pinkett Smith, and that's why you're really going on this route that you're going on, you know, doing this tell-all, spilling all the beans and all the tea, because you know if you did it, then no one would really truly care about you, and that's just the God honest truth. I mean, let's be quite frank and honest. No one truly cares about what I'm saying other than the fact that I'm talking about her. That's just the truth. I have to swallow it every day, and so do you, Jada Pinkett Smith. But hey, at least you got Will Smith to rely on to stay relevant. All I got is Joe Budden, and he's a dick, so there that is. Either way, let me know what you think about what Stephen A. Smith and Dr. Umar Johnson had to say about Jada Pinkett Smith and the whole tidal wave of craziness she got going on. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.